Good morning, my adventure peeps. I just want you to listen to this. It's a rainy, cool day. Just listen to the sounds. Beautiful. So today I'm bringing into a gorgeous topic, Adventure Alchemy. I don't have my stand, so turning challenges into opportunities. And I'm an adventure coach. And so what I do, which I absolutely love, is exactly this. Alchemizing challenges within our internal terrain and exploring the opportunity there. Helping you to get curious. Helping you to become the explorer of your own life and continue to play. And I've learned through my life is that it's so much easier when we have a guide there. It's just like going up a tough mountain. It's so much easier when you have the support. When you have a group or you have a guide or you've been backed up, you have all the info you need and you go on your own. If you're human beings, we need support. And in my personal experience, the most challenging terrain is within. There's lots of challenges out there, but in here. So I help you to navigate those areas where you know you're really triggered and these blocks come up and you don't know why. Usually it's related to past circumstances that are coming back up or when you're a child. And it takes courage and bravery to explore, just like the mountains outside. But this is a different type of courage. And there's always opportunity there. And there's freedom on the other side of it. And my biggest value in life is freedom. And I believe, all humans, freedom is a number one. It's just some people may say money because they think it brings you freedom. In some senses, yes. But we all are seeking something for the feeling of that thing, right? If I desire freedom, it's not going to come from out there. It's going to come from my relationship with myself, how I relate to myself. Because if I have an amazing relation with myself and I'm my biggest fan, then I can move through life's challenges with more flexibility, with more flow, with more moving in the wind like the trees. And that's what that is. That's what being an adventure coach is, to helping you explore that opportunity. To really be present in life. And be an explorer of life. Like never ending. Doesn't have to change when you're retired. Doesn't have to change when you're 80, right? So Adventure Alchemy, an adventure in my own life, opportunity. There's been lots of times in my own life where it was a big challenge and I turned to opportunity. When my OCD hit its peak and I couldn't work anymore and I couldn't function in my everyday life, I said, okay, what can I do here? I know there's more on the other side of this. I know I felt freedom before. What's here for me? So I admitted myself into a hospital for 2 months. And that was in some ways a relief, but also a challenge, a totally different way of life for 2 months. And I had to explore in here, which I was terrified to explore emotions. And then that was the first big step on my personal growth journey 22 years ago. So, and another one is 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, when COVID came in, and I was just not satisfied in my work. And I said, what am I going to do now? I wanted to be a coach. I wanted to be a different kind of coach. I've been fitness coaching and personal training for my whole life, but I wanted to work at a deeper level with people. So I enrolled in a program and many programs since to become this coach. It's been a journey. It's been a challenging journey. And part of that journey in the beginning was to show up online, live all the time. And that was so out of my comfort zone. And so I practiced. I set 30 days to come on here live. I was on live before, but I'm talking on taking a different layer off. And it was very challenging at first to get deeper. It's surface stuff is a different thing. So I just practiced for 30 days pressing play. Not even necessarily having a plan, but play. Just leaning into the discomfort, leaning in, okay, because it's not about me. It's never about, it's about, okay, what can I get out to them? And there's going to be discomfort into things that you haven't done on a regular basis before. And another version is physical in the Transalp race that I do every year, 8 days of running through the Alps, almost 300 kilometers and 16,000 meters of climbing. There's always challenges, but a challenge that comes up for me is stomach, and it can get really bad, nausea. And so during those times, I do want to quit. I do want to stop. I do want to pull out. And this year I almost did. So I said, what's worth it? And then I sat and I said, okay, what is the opportunity here? And I actually spoke to my stomach. And I said, I'm going out again today. I'm going out again today. I'm going to get up and go out again today. And I said out there, if I'm not supposed to run, you'll show me today. Okay? I was always looking for the opportunity, always asking questions. And in the discomfort, I was able to finish it because everything's always changing. Everything's always changing. And that was able to change for me, and I came back. So I want to point it to you guys now. If this is about redefining challenges into adventures. Even the word challenges seems heavy. What about adventure? Is more playful, is lighter, has curiosity in it. Like a kid, even though there's something big there is a challenge. Maybe at work, maybe in relationships, you're going through a divorce or a separation, or you're having problems relating to your child, or something bigger. But there's always an opportunity to soften and lean in. That's what I've learned. So it's a mindset shift. So I'm giving you my 5 tips for this mindset shift into alchemizing, seeing the opportunity in these challenges. And number 1 for me is questions. What questions am I asking when I'm feeling those challenges? Since everything is always working out for me, what is the opportunity here for me? What is the opportunity here for me in this anxiety I feel? In this closing off I'm feeling in my body? How can I soften into this pain, into this discomfort? What's my next step? Who can I reach out to? I wonder what is on the other side of this. Asking great questions in the moment can pull you through those challenges. Truly, this has been a major one for me. Number 2, you got to feel. You got to feel. And what happens sometimes is that's too uncomfortable to feel right now. And we push it down, we push it down, we push it down. Then it just gets bigger. Or you're triggered and it's a blow up. So feel into it. Feeling and, okay, what's in there for me? Taking time, 3 minutes, sitting away from people on your own. And if you're not in a situation where you can do that, put that feeling on the shelf and make an appointment with yourself to come back to it. I'm going to visit this when I get home tonight. Truly care about yourself, your internal environment. Lean into it. Soften into those big feelings. So it's not easy. Sometimes we need another person there. But it's so important to feel it. Number 3, be curious. Just like with the questionings, be curious and unattached. See if you can step out of yourself for a moment and just see yourself from above or from a different angle. Just be curious. Right? And watch your life like a movie. Number 4, let go of the labels. A lot of us label things, okay, that's a bad feeling, that's a good feeling. That's good, that's not. I got to do something about that, but that's good. That right away causes resistance. Right away. What about labeling, not labeling at all, and just say, this is just what's happening for me now. I'm feeling this constriction. I'm feeling this opening. I feel a bit of heaviness in my stomach. I feel this kind of like expansion. Right? It's just like the weather. Okay, it's cloudy, rainy now. Oh, it's sunny. Okay? But just not emotionally attaching to that, not getting into the labels that's bad or good. Automatically, that causes resistance in our body. Okay, and the last one is be your own guru. Be your own oracle. Be your own source of wisdom. Even in the dysregulation, in the discomfort, how can I still be there for me? How can I come back to me and not outsource it, not look on social media, what's she doing, what's she doing, what's she doing, right? That's when I know I'm off, is when I'm looking to what other people are doing. You have got a well of wisdom in you. A well, a massive well. And come back and remind yourself of that core well. Even when you're dysregulated, it's still there. Okay? Be your biggest guru. This is big. This is huge. And I'll leave you with this. Maybe some of you have had things said to you by other people, by parents or bullies or someone else that challenges you in your life, or a partner. And they maybe have said to you, oh, you could never do that, or you could never do that alone. You're not that type of person. Right? Use that as an opportunity. And step in and like, I can do it alone. Someone says to you, I can't imagine you traveling alone. That's not you. We can redefine ourselves anytime. Right? And use that as fuel. I can sure travel on my own. I remember my parents said to me one time, you're going to Europe. This was when I was 20. You're going to Europe on your own? You're not doing that. Are you kidding? I'm like, oh, I am. Oh, yes, I am. And that was part of my fuel. That inner rebellion for good. So I invite you to step into those things that other people challenge you with. And that is also your source of aliveness. All right? I'm going to leave it at that. Peace out from the outdoor cafe. And just rock this day like you never have before. Feel it all. Celebrate life in all its like complexities. I'm here for you guys.